I'm not even too sure who was commentating F5. I need to watch it back actually. Great, change the name. Top man. Just waiting on the last couple of people to join, and then we will be underway. Sorry, 2 seconds. There we go. I think Vino races in. I think Vino races in PSG. Could be wrong there. Pretty sure I recognise the name. I wonder if that is the same guy. I'm already curious now. It might be Vinco actually, not Vino. Anyway, we are about to get underway then. Let's get ourselves underway then. A nice dry qualifying start the evening. Assuming we're all going to be on soft tyres. I mean, no one going for a medium run. Medium soft's probably the best strategy for the race. So drivers might opt to take that softest tyre set with them to get that extra pair of softs for the race. But I'm not too sure. I can't really see what people have decided as we can hear a couple of cars revving up. The Merc ready to get out on track. Both of them are ready to get out on track. Also that McLaren about to make his way out, but out comes the Mercedes first. So as you can see, we are racing around Canada today. 14 corners, just under 4.5 kilometers long. Track that usually runs 70 laps, of course. In Ero we do 50% races, so that'll be 35 tonight. Short qualifying, no full qualifying, just 18 minutes to set your fastest time, no eliminations, and then straight into the race. So the quickest time in this session is all that really matters. A few drivers then ready to set their first few laps. That record around here is a 1:13 flat almost, set by Valtteri Bottas in 2019 when those cars were getting particularly quick. Obviously the regulations changed after that year, so that lap is looking pretty hard to beat, but we'll see if the Red Bulls have got any chance of doing it this season. But we've not raced there just yet. Let's go on board then with the trailing Mercedes of Little Dragon Me Too, who commentated on F5 this season, I think. So I'm being told. Let's run then through the lap. We got turn 1, a nice tight line, carries you quite nicely through the second corner. You got to drift out a little wide here. You stay out wide for the racing line, down into turn 3. Cut through the corner as much as you can, and then through the fourth corner as well. And that gives you a nice run through turn 5 down into turn 6 then. Quite a heavy braking zone. You want to take another nice tight line. The tighter you go, the better line you get through turn 7. Not too bad. And then down onto the power. You got to be careful that you don't slip the rears as you open that DRS then down into turn 8. An easy place to cut a corner here, but he's taking that quite nicely. Turn 8 and 9 through there very nicely. Then you got the heavy braking zone of turn 10 down into the hairpin. And Little Dragon's done that quite nicely. He's got a little bit of traffic up ahead. You've got to be careful on the power here. It's easy to slip the rears again. He's going to pick up a nice toe from the car up ahead. That will be his teammate. He's obviously made a mistake, and he will peel off to the side. As you see him then pick his braking zone for turns 13. And you got to cut that first corner really tightly, and then it gives you a nice run through turn 14. Down that back straight then. Down the start finish straight, sorry. That's a 1:10.6. For the Mercedes. A few invalidated laps then as we go back through the field. We've got the AlphaTauri then of WC on a lap out of turn 10. This is class of turn 11, and this tiny little kink up here, almost as stupid as turn 2 at Austria, is turn 12. I'm not too sure why they class that as a turn, but nevertheless then turn 13, like I said, through that corner, not the best line, and yeah, he's invalidated there because he did not cut turn 13 quite enough. Haas then also with an invalidated time. Trying to pick up that car, better go over the line. This one it is. Twinsicle, better cross the line. Can he go fastest? No, he can't. 3 tenths down then for the Williams. Let's go on board with Vino on the Ferrari. That's a better line. Through the wall of champions. Always close to the wall. What time's that going to be then? It looks like it's going to be a slower time. 1:11.3 then. P4 for Vino. Few invalidated laps as we look through the field. Let's go with Malberger's. I don't even know how to say that name. YB we're going to call him. Goes fastest with a 1:10.4. Malberg then through that final chicane. Always made a mess of that. Gonna have lost quite a bit of time there. And that puts in P5, 1:10.9. Definitely some time to find then for him. How can his teammate do in the other Haas? Any better? Got a car, but almost about to get in the way there. That's a better line through there. No time lost through that chicane. And RDR is going to be looking for the 111s. Oh, 110.999. Quite a few validations back here then. Let's go on board with this Aston Martin as he gets down into turn 10. Heavy braking zone then at the top. Currently the two Mercedes holding the fastest times. So let's see if this Aston can change that. Ferrari getting out of the way for him. Lovely, lovely. And then that second car is far enough down the road to not make any effect on him. Alpine's sitting out of the way then. Oh, that's not the best line through there. Not a terrible line, but just going to lose a couple of attempts with a line like that. 111.1 then. Puts in P8 for now. He's got the Alpine of Sneck about to start his lap. Or just starting his lap. Let's go on board there. Nice tight line through turn 6. Turn 6 you can ride a lot more of the curb there. Opts not to, but he does have the fastest first sector for now. Has Agro Alfie, I think that was, goes P3 with a 110.680. No one yet spinning the car. Quite nice to see. Easily done around here, of course. As he takes a bit of a strange line through turn 10, a bit tight. But he does have a faster second sector. As long as the game's not lying to us, this could be on for a good time then. See how he navigates this final chicane. He can't pick up a slipstream there. He did think about it. Let's see, tight through there. Perfect. Oh, and a 19.8 then for Sneck, up onto the top of the leaderboard for now. Provisional pole for that driver. Oh well then, with Snow, bottom of the field for now, but hasn't set a lap yet, so that's not where he's going to finish most likely. See, as he's using as much of the racetrack as he can. Come on, a nice tight line through turn 6. There we go, up on the curb. Gives you that better line through turn 7. You don't really need to ride that inside curb turn 7, as you want a wide exit through that corner so you do not scrub off too much speed. It's a bit of a straight there, so you want to carry as much speed as you can through there, but a lovely line through turns 8 and 9 through that chicane. And then he's going to be a long run all the way down to turn 10. Pick that braking zone quite nicely, and he has done so, and a faster second sector for now then, as he runs down this back straight, if you can call it a back straight. I mean, it's not really the back of the track, it's at the front, but never mind. And then he's got to pick that braking point and take a tight line through here, which he does very nicely. Oh, he did cut it a bit too much actually, and he invalidated. Shame, he was definitely on for a good time. 110.3 would have said. I'd have put him P2. And that cut didn't gain him too much time if he takes that line nicely. Let's go on board then with Christian. He's looking to set his first lap time. Better through there. Avoids that wall of champions, and that will be then a 110.620, putting him P3. Brilliant time. Under pressure, snooze invalidated again. And the Mercedes of Dragon Me has decided to back out of that one as Vino goes 4th place. Twinticle has invalidated, of course, as has Snoo. Go on board then with WC, about to start his lap. Gotta go careful on the traction out that corner. Down through turns 3 and 4, sorry. Very nice through there. Turn 5 is irrelevant in this Formula 1 car. Turn 6 up on the curve. Hook the car around the curve to help him over. He does take some curve through turn 7. As you're going to navigate turn 8 then, it's a weird downhill braking zone, sort of pulling away from you the whole time, off camber a little bit. It makes it a little bit difficult to get the car around the corner, but he does so nicely, and that's 2 faster sectors then. Down to turn 10. Let's hope he doesn't make the same mistake that was made last time and invalidating them through that final chicane. But he's looking like a strong time here. Picking up some slipstream from that Ferrari, and a little bit from the Williams as well. But make sure you don't miss that braking zone because you're going too quick. He doesn't do. Almost puts it in the wall of champions, but keeps it out. And this is going to be a strong time then for Willie. Where's he going to go? He's going to go second place with a 110 flat. Brilliant time from himself. Alfa Romeo then, MCL, currently P8, 110.692. One of the front runners on the first run, but drivers are starting to speed up a little bit now. Very, very tight line through turn 10, and now having gain a tenth or two as he sends the car down that back straight through turn 12, allegedly. Let's see then, how's he going to navigate the chicane? Let's get an off-board shot of this one. He's not, he's going in the pits. Never mind. Ahmed then, no ERS, so I'm guessing he's not on a run. And that's a corner cut for the Mercedes just as we come on board. Caught that one perfectly. And these few drivers then not on final laps right now. Snake's invalidated, so he won't be going any quicker. I imagine he's going to come in and strap on his last set of softs. Callum then about to come over the line. Let's see what he's going to do. 3 tenths up. That would have jumped him a few positions. Out to P5, I think. P3, in fact. 110.1. Up by 6 tenths in the end, not just the 3. That would have put him P5. So a brilliant lap then for that second Alpine driver, and the 2 Alpines taking a grasp on the front of that field. We've got the Red Bull then of Fossey. I'm not too sure. Oh, that's a corner cut, I think. Yeah, he has invalidated that lap. Unfortunate there. He had a teammate up the road who has 8% of fuels, 8% ERS, so I'm guessing he's not on a flying lap. He could have picked up a nice tow then. Doesn't look like it's going to be. On board then with YB. Does he cut the same corner? He doesn't. He takes it as tight as he can without cutting that corner. Fastest first sector, only 8/100ths up. Clips that inside curve through turn 7. Looking like that might be the way. So this one's crashed on track there. That McLaren possibly. Look, a wheel in the middle of the track. Oh, he's gone a bit deep through that second chicane. Well, the third chicane, sorry, turns 8. But let's see how he is. He's a little bit up on his time. I don't think that is a purple sector, unless he had a really poor third sector in his last run. Let's watch him then run down through turns 11 and 12. Nicely done. Obviously, the car doesn't have to do much to get through there. Turn 13 then. He's going to pick his turning point nice and early. Ooh, clips the wall on the exit of turn 14, but it's a run to the line and 110.261. He does improve, but it doesn't improve his position with that time. And he almost ended up in the Ball of Champions for his treble. That looked like a tight line through that corner. From Twinsicle. 110.9 currently. Is he up on his time? He is. He's 4 tenths up. Putting him currently P6. With the time he's found so far. Let's see if he can improve a little bit more through the third sector as well and climb himself a little bit higher than P6. Got to pick that braking zone. Ooh, no late turn in there. That'll be a tenth or two scrubbed off through that corner. And yeah, that did cost him. P6 it was. Definitely could have improved there if he'd gone a bit quicker. Bard Tsunami then, in the Aston Martin. Raced in F4 last season. I believe he's been blocked really poorly by the AlphaTauri. That is terrible. Really terrible. I'm not too sure that oh my god, not too sure who that was. Willie, it was really poor block from him. Tsunami, of course, raced in F4 last season, with there being 4 tiers. Did unfortunately pick up a race ban, and he goes speeding into the pits. Also not allowed. Let's go with his teammate then, Ahmed. Currently P14. currently on 111.1. He needs to get in those 110s at least. Down to turn 10 then. Currently inside, but he'll get out of the wing. And then it's a long run down that straight. And a 5-place grid penalty then for RDR for illegal blocking. Not too sure why that was, and looks like he invalidated his lap. Let's just go on board with Willie, who potentially could be picking up a quali ban. Okay, he's not going full speed right now, that's for sure. I just want to keep an eye on the front of the field. I tend to go about to start a lap. We've got Ero F3 on a lap. Let's go on board with him then. A little bit of traffic up ahead. Everyone gets out of the way quite nicely. 8 and 9 then. Through the chicane, lovely stuff. Bit of a lock up into turn 10. And a long run down then through 11 and 12. Gotta pick your braking point nicely for turn 3. Let's go off shot for this one. It always looks nicer. And he takes... Ooh, weird line through there. That'll cost him a little bit of time. Still going to be a good time there. 110.2, P6. Shifts him up a couple of positions. Can't be too disappointed with that. Callum has invalidated his lap. He's going to have one more chance. Twinsicle's also invalidated. He's going to have one more chance this third time. As we've got yellow flags everywhere, so you can't see how long's left of the session. But I think there's about 2 minutes, so no time to get in the pits and back out. But there is time for those already out to finish their out lap and set a time, as we have a tyre in the middle of the track there still. From the McLaren of Alex, who crashed earlier on near the beginning of the session. On his in lap, by the looks of it. Or possibly on his second final lap, because he did invalidate. We've got an Alfa Romeo in the wall then. Also at turn 6. I didn't see that one. But that's not ideal for Christian, because he did look quick at one point. Bios then. One more braking zone to pick. And he's got to pick it tight, which he does. Snooze crashed as well, currently P7. 110.7 then for Bios, putting in P13. Let's look at his teammate P9 with a 110.5. We've got an Aston Martin about to cross the line, but I think he is about to start that. Oh, he just got over the line in time. The Bad Tsunami then, who was blocked. Let's see what he can do. Ero F3 can't go any quicker. He's going to stay P6 for now. Got the other Ferrari about to come over the line of Vino. He's going to jump himself to P9 with a 110.419, matching the time of Twinsicle. Mark about to come over the line then. Next. What time's he going to set? He doesn't improve. And then Bad Tsunami going to put himself in the qualifying for 10th. 110.426. Not far off that last car. The other Mercedes straight into the pits. And then we've got a Red Bull. I don't think he's on a flying lap by us. No, he's not. So I think what you see is what you're going to get then with the lap times. Sneck, that time of a 19.857. Just enough to beat Marburg, those two in the 109s. Everyone else then in the 110s, other than Anmed and Win, Antec, who sadly in the 11s. Let's run us through the order then. We got Sneck in the Alpine in P1. The Haas right behind him, Marburg in P2. The only two drivers to get in those 109s. WC then in P3 for the AlphaTauri. And the teammate of Sneck starting at the back of the second row, P4, Callum Lyons. We got YB in the first Mercedes, who were looking strong at the beginning of the qualifying, with Ero F3 the leader of the Ferraris. Next we've got two Williams back-to-back, P7 and P8, with the second Ferrari in P9, and Bad Tsunami on his debut in F3 Rounding out the top 10, we got Falsifer in the Red Bull in P11, Christian in P12, who had a crash so could have done better, and then the second Mercedes of Dragon in P13, MCR then in P14 with Bios in P15, RDR who got a 5-second penalty for blocking in P16, and Med P17, and the back of the field Antec, other than the McLaren who crashed of Alex, Antec is P18, and then that McLaren of Alex will be rounding out the 19 drivers who will be starting the race tonight. And it is a wet race for Canada. There's going to be some chaos. This is going to be interesting then. Been racing here since 1978, and it's quite common a wet and rainy day around Canada. It's a little bit like Belgium. You just come to expect it when you get around here. Just waiting for a couple of drivers to get in the race, and then we will be on strategy choice. It's gonna just be pretty simple inters around here tonight, under fuel I would say, because let's be honest, there's going to be a safety car. Here we go then, 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights. It's going to be a difficult start in the rain, but we are then underway for the Ero F3, and it looks like Sneck's struggling off the line, but he does get ahead of Marburg. A little bit of wheel spinning in the background, but the first 3 drivers getting through nicely. Oh, I spoke too soon, a slide from P3, and Marburg going off. We've got a few cars off the track there. We've got a Williams off. That'll be Snoo to the back of the field. Oh, the Ferrari's gone round, tagged by the Aston Martin of Bartolomei, and that's a crash. And that'll be safety car number 1 then. Oh my god. Lots of retirements at the back of the field. 4 drivers out. 5-second penalty for RDR. Oh my god. A car facing the wrong way. That is RDR. 4 drivers then out through the first 3 corners. Not even that. And that is an interesting start to the race. Down to 15 drivers. That is unfortunate then for those few drivers. Corner cut for the Red Bull. Under safety car conditions. Nice, you love to see it. That will be a warning for him. I didn't even get a chance to enable anything here. Everyone's on the inters as we assumed. And then we want it set to interval. Few drivers then coming into the pits. I'm gonna guess for a wing change. Sorry if I'm not commentating, we're just a bit of discussion going over whether there'll be a restart on the race. Bit of a pile up turn 1. Do we restart? Let me just look at the regs real quick. Sorry, just a second. Great, now we do simultaneous discussion that at least 3 drivers being in last place regards to their real qualifying, not registered people in the wrong team. Drivers causing intentional collisions equals with the immediate disqualification from a race for the driver not being invited to new lobby. No intentional collisions, no one in the wrong team, not registered people joining the lobby and taking control of the cars. Drivers being put in last place. Simultaneous disconnection at least. Notes. Drivers being stuck in grid night with a start race formation, not gains fault, not driver steering for. No reason there for a restart that I can see. I can't see any reason to restart, so we will stay. Wait, race restart, hold up. Sorry guys. Restart, lobby restart. I can't see a reason to restart. So we will get underway then. Let's watch then snack, sorry guys. It was a simple collision on track. It's not fair to restart on those who didn't get picked up in the collision. It's part of racing, you know, these things happen. If there is a big pileup from someone doing stupid things, yeah, fully agree, a restart should be initiated. But we will watch then the Alpine of Sneck at the front of the field, ready to go, and it looks like he's gone already. Pecker's breaking point through that final chicane, and we are under green flag racing, then everyone clean through that final chicane. Got a move then by MCL on the oh, he overtook too early before the line. Naughty, naughty. Contact between the Mercedes and the Alfa Romeo up ahead. Christian, who did crash out during qualifying. But it looks like it's going to be a bit cleaner then through turns 1 and 2. Down into turn 3, everyone getting through quite nicely. Oh, a bit deep for... Oh, in the wall dragon. I think there's been an issue down here. McLaren off the track. Oh, it's getting a bit tight. He does get through though quite nicely. I'll stand up into P15. Let's look towards the front of the field. WC 7/10 behind of Sneck, who's going to try and pull a lead as quickly as he can. Wet weather makes things interesting, but it makes it hard to overtake round here. It's easy to miss a brake marker as well here. No one doing that yet. I didn't see anyone getting rear-ended through turn 10. Always good to see. Turn 11, the invisible corner, and then down through turn 12. Twinsicle looking like he's got some straight line speed then. Is he going to go for a move down the inside of MTL? He's definitely thinking about this, but he's going to be just too far back. Just a better line through turn 13. Oh, he's gone a bit deep there and almost ran into the back of the car ahead, so he won't get that good line through there. Schneck then keeping first position, fastest lap. We got the McLaren making a position for that chicane, or it was just the Haas, not the Haas, yeah, just the Haas going in the pits there, I think, and he will retire from the race. Red Bull on the tail of Alex in the McLaren, a little bit of a snap there for him, and he's gonna not catch that driver. We got a yellow flag. That's just RDR leaving the session. Oh, a move being made then down the inside from Twinsicle on the Mercedes. Lovely move, and a Mercedes will filter back into the racing line behind him. He's got the Red Bull on his tail though. A bit of a snap for the Mercedes, and it could be 2 in 4 corners. Red Bull's gonna send it. Oh, it's gonna be tight, but the Mercedes thinks better and backs out of that one. A good move from the driver though. Schneck pulling away at the front. 1.3 is the gap currently. Let's go on board then with Christian, 7/10 behind the driver up ahead. Actually, that's not the closest battle. Let's have a look at this one. Still on the inside of turn 10. Gonna struggle on the traction, but parks the car on the outside of YB, who's just falling backwards through the field now. It looked like he was going to have a strong race in qualifying, but it's all really, at the beginning of qualifying at least, but it's all kind of falling apart here as he gets out the throttle. Doesn't want to do anything stupid. He's going to go into the pits. He might have a broken front wing, and that might be why he's into the pits. I'm not too sure, but we'll watch Twinsicle, who's made another position then up to P8. YB is pitting. That was a pretty quick pit. I don't think they changed the front wing there. Christian on the back of the Bad Tsunami then. On his not his F3 debut, I said earlier, sorry, that's my mistake. Obviously he's been here for a few races now. This season is his F3 debut. Christian down the inside. Oh, that's contact, and I don't think he was really entitled to the space there, and he's going to lose the position because of it. It was a bit of a dive bomb. The Dragon really pushed him to the outside of the track there, but he will get that position. Christian, he will hold on for now. Oh, missed his braking zone. A little bit of a tag in the back for a good measure. And they'll, the Williams, Twinsicle, almost losing the car there. Careful on your brakes, Twinsicle, you don't want to rear end another car. Round the outside of the Mercedes, is going to run out of space. No, he's not. The Mercedes is going to push him tight, but he does get his way through past Dragon. Christian then lining up another overtake on the Bad Tsunami. He's not going to get it done before turn 13. So he's going to have to pick his line through here. Quite nice. Through there. He's not going to catch just yet. Got Dragon right behind Twinsicle. He's going to send it into turn 1. Oh, he thought about it, didn't he? He thought otherwise, though. Not to do anything stupid, but he's getting pushed through the corner. Sorry, a little bit of talk still going over whether that should have been a restart. I was given the choice and I decided not to. Let's look a bit further forwards then. Christian still stuck behind Bad Tsunami. They've lost a couple of more seconds to the guys up ahead. As we get a nice helicopter shot from above there. A bit of a snap for Christian. All of a sudden, instead of looking forwards, he's going to be looking backwards. Twinsicle, who has been flying up the field. I'm in a P7. In fact, let's have a quick look how many positions he's gained. He has gained, just the one. He obviously lost a few positions at the beginning of the race then. Maybe those collisions that happened because he's climbed his way up quite nicely. Bad Tsunami then under threat from Christian in the Alfa Romeo. Schneck's nice, pulled a nice little gap now, 1.8 seconds. Christian a lot later on the brakes than Tsunami, but they're taking kind of different lines through there, and this could give Twinsicle a chance to fire it up the inside. He's thinking about Alex with his first time penalty of the race, 3 seconds. Tsunami a bit deep. Oh, he's gone wide. Oh my god. 2 positions lost, both through cleanly. Twinsicle and Christian Lubinov. Both passed the Bad Tsunami, who was doing a good job of holding them up, but it's no longer to be. Bad Tsunami though, you might see him start falling backwards as he's got the Mercedes right behind him who picks up a time penalty alongside the Tsunami. Both of them picking one up. Is anyone going to send it into turn 10? Tsunami thinking about going defensive, comes to the outside line perfectly legally and cleanly. But I think the fight to watch is going to be Twinsicle then. Tentative on the power, out of turn 10 into turn 11 and 12. And he's not going to use any ERS, he's just going to hold that line behind as well. He picks up a 3-second time penalty through the chicane. I guess it's better a penalty than into the Wall of Champions. Ooh, maybe a little bit of a cut for Twinsicle though, as that off shot was horrible that it gave us. But I was looking for a move on Alex as well. Why picking up himself a 3-second time penalty through that chicane as well, I think. Oh no, he's a lot further back. That was through turns 8 and 9. But still, this battle is the one to watch. Tsunami out of DRS not there, isn't he? Out of that 1 second margin from Twinsicle, so he was definitely the bottle in the cork in the bottle, should I say, holding up the other drivers behind as the other drivers are pulling away now. Baus gets past Alex eventually. Interesting position to make an overtake into turn 5. Could be because of a mistake though, of course we weren't on board to see that one. But we got a little bit of a train here forming. MCL really looking for a position on Dragon here. Ooh, Dragon in the wall, that looked like a collision with the wall definitely, and I assume we're going to go to the inside here from MCL. Late on the brakes, let's go on board with the McLaren who gives him the room on the inside. But I'm assuming he's going to have damage. He gets nice traction out the corner, up on the curve a little bit. But MCL then, with a little bit more pace, potentially running that medium track control, I don't know. As he got some lovely traction out of that corner. Is Dragon going to go in? He's not, so I don't think he's got damage. He navigated that chicane quite nicely, so I'm going to guess he just tapped the wall and didn't pick up any damage. Probably side wall of the tyre into the wall, so no broken front wing for him. That's good to see. He can keep up to pace as his car is jumping around a little bit. But if we've got a VSC then, I think potentially I don't really know what for, to be honest. But we do have a VSC out. Obviously VSC, not the same as a full safety car, just a neutralisation of the race. As drivers pick up a bit of front wing most likely on the track somewhere. That's usually the case for a virtual safety car. I'm not too sure where. It wasn't the Mercedes at the back of the field, was it? No, it wasn't. I'm not too sure who caused that one. Can't see anyone driving any particularly slower. Just waiting then for the driver to get back underway. Just waiting for that race director to flag those green lights. And the drivers can get driving. Oh, contact under VSC. That's wing gone for Little Dragon, and I know what these two are doing up ahead. It's VSC guys, come on. Tsunami, 5-second penalty. No, MCL 5-second penalty for a collision with Tsunami. Not too sure what that was for. Under VSC, I'm sure that one will end up in the stewards. But I think he's going to be going into the pits here. He is, yeah, broken wing, and we're back underway with green flag racing then. But damage for MCL, I didn't see what happened. I know that the Delta can rapidly go into the minus as you're going through a plus, or as you're going through that tight corner, and I think that might be what happened. As Tsunami then involved in another incident. No idea if that one's his fault or not, I didn't see it. I think we better see. Oh, Tsunami, a bit of a snap there. Little Dragon gonna fly through the inside. Williams to the inside. Oh, late. Oh, that's poor from the Williams. Really poor. Little Dragon picking up a penalty. That one's going to get removed. The Williams pushing the car off the track. Williams, where are you going? Oh my god, what is going on here? This is chaos. Williams really driving like an idiot here, it must be said. Smacking the Aston off the track. He's not happy with something, evidently. Oh, I don't know what's going on. People getting fruity. That was some illegal overtakes if I've ever seen one. My. On board then with the Mercedes of Little Dragon, still behind the Tsunami. Snoomer to get through, but Questionably whether it was legal. Twins score picking up 3 seconds in P6. Someone flying into the pits. And he's retired, so he's caused that and then retired. That is interesting to note for the stewards there. Oh, we have a lot of lag going on for a Little Dragon. Snooze left the session, he's out. That one will be looked at by the stewards for sure. Really some careless driving, I guess he had damage. Ooh. Red Bull and the Mercedes battling quite tight here. Quite friendly and fairly though, as far as I can see. Bit of a snap for Little Dragon. So this is still where all the action is. We've got a yellow flag up ahead. That is Twinsicle, who span it out of turns 8 and 9. Not ideal, as he's just spent ages battling up through the field. He'll be gutted. I wonder if Tsunami's got a little bit of damage. He's looking like he's struggling. Importantly though, it looks like the rain is slowing down. I don't know if it's going to stop tonight, but it has started to slow down a little bit. He's not got damage. Oh, in the wall. There was contact. And that will allow Little Dragon through the Mercedes. He's going to send it back up the inside there by the looks of it. He does do that. Mercedes fails to give him any room. That's poor driving, and I think the Williams has tapped him from behind just for good measures. MTL then with the fastest. Oh, in the wall goes Little Dragon. I don't know if that's probably connection. I don't know, get you in the wall. Car scrumming under power. Fosifer looking for a move on the Mercedes here. He's getting close. Oh, he's gone a little bit deep, the Mercedes, and that'll give Fosifer the inside line. He's not going to be as quick off the line, as he's not going to have the good line. Oh my god, not giving much room for the Mercedes. And that Mercedes is going to hold him to the inside all the way down the start-finish straight, but he has the better straight line speed, and he will get ahead of Dragon after not giving it much room through turn 12. Oh, tagged from behind. Little Dragon been put around by Twinsicle. Both of them going round in the end. And then we have a very stretched field now going on. Other than these two at the back of the field. YB and Alex. Actually, more importantly, up at the front of the field, we've got the Alpine ready to make it a 1-2 for the Alpines. WC obviously is already carrying a 3-second penalty, but Callum's going to want to get this done on track. Barter's crashed. A very odd place to be retiring out of the race. That will be a safety car. Interesting. Well. And Melberg's picked up a drive-through penalty for speeding under safety car. From P4 as well. We got a few drivers then coming into the pits. Sorry, wrong one. I do this every time. Tyre, that's what you want. Inters have gone on. I've obviously not got Mystical Mark to tell me what the weather's going to do, but it does still look like it's raining for now. So it's going to be a good chance to strap on some brand new intermediate tyres and get that pace up. 3-second time out for Alex under the safety car. Come on, man. You can't be getting penalties under safety car. That's poor. Really poor. And for his troubles, he's not going to get that position. Just waiting then for the cars to catch up the field. Just waiting then for these drivers to catch up to the back of the field. They are, of course, all ready to go. I'm guessing we got everyone on new title. We got some going for the mediums. It has stopped raining. Could be interesting. It's definitely too wet for now, but Canada, we do dry up quite quickly. Could be an interesting call. They're definitely struggling right now. Really sort of conditions here to F4. Oh, his twinsicle's gone round under the safety car. So you can't overtake, mate. McLaren then in for medium tyres. Oh, missing the brake markers from the pair of them. Schneck's just crashed on track under the safety car, turn 3. Our race leader, you know he's not technically the race leader right now. It will be no idea. Interesting. Disaster for Snack then. I think the safety car is going to come in at the end of this lap, regardless of whether people catch up. Well then, I'm not too sure if they're going to catch up. Phosphor is in the best line on those mediums. If it is dry enough, but it does look kind of wet still, and I think, well, the rain isn't coming down for sure. But I don't see any dry lines forming. Marburg is on cinching like old Inters. And he is away then. Let's see. How is he going to play this restart? It looked like a good restart. WC looking for a move on Callum Lyons. Not quite close enough to get down the inside. Oh, a little bit of contact. Callum WC clipping Callum. Marburg lost one position. He's gonna go up the inside here, isn't he? This is gonna be risky if he does. That is not. That's a poor move from WC. That he's fully to blame for that one. 110%. Medium runner of Forcifer does get through. He looks like he's struggling though on those tyres. That was poor from WC on Marburg. He knew he was going to be better under braking, and he just stuck his wing in there anyway. I'm sure that'll end up in the stewards. Top 3 then, Bard Tsunami P3 now. Pending potential investigations from some collisions happening earlier in the race, but he is P3 right now. See, he was off the pace at the beginning, but he looks like he's pretty on the pace now. Christian chasing down Callum Lyons, he's flashing away, but that'll be because of the rain. Oh, what was that? That was potentially an illegal pit entry there. Might be one to look back for. So on go the medium tyres. Christian setting the fastest lap. I'm assuming everyone's coming in for the mediums. I'll leave these. Yeah, everyone's coming for the mediums, so we can turn that off. Twinsicle staying out. He's already on the medium tyres. He did have that spin under the safety car, but that didn't really matter too much. In the grand scheme of things, it's definitely looking drier on track now. And his medium's looking like the faster tyres, but it did look like an illegal pit for whoever was leading the race. Can't remember now. MCL, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Can't remember. These intermediate drivers, well, it's just the one on Inters. Oh, and Marburg at the back of the field, who for some reason didn't pit either. So Christian Lyubinov is going to come into the pits here, you'd imagine. Ditch those Inter tyres as he's locking up on them. Look, it is definitely dry enough for the dry tyres. Let's watch the battles at the back of the field. Well, further down in the field, it's just going to be a bit more interesting. Dragon all over the back of Bard Tsunami. We've seen this happen before, and we've seen this happen in tears. End in tears. Bard Tsunami then P5. Little Dragon, little tap. Thinking about sending it. Probably a nudge from behind as well as, oh, snap for Alex as he gets on the power. We got then MCL on the inside of Little Dragon. Let's see what's going to happen here as they get towards that braking zone. He can take the racing line there as he is ahead. In goes Bard Tsunami, not too sure why, unless he's got some damage that I don't know about. He's going to drop to the back of the field. Oh, I have no idea where he's pitted, in fact. Little Dragon in. He's going to send it up the inside. He thinks about a move around the outside. He's going to go for a switchback, possibly on the Alfa Romeo. Ooh, this lag for Dragon is really, it hurts my head to watch. Marburg in for the medium tyres, you'd imagine. Alex picking up another 3 seconds of time penalties. Let's have a quick look at the time penalties we currently got. We've got then 3 seconds for Twinsicle in P2, behind Fosifer, who gambled on the mediums at the restart, and it really worked for him quite nicely. We've got 6 seconds on Little Dragon Me, who is currently about to overtake MCL, but it's not going to be for too much. And we've got an overtake in the background as well. WC on Alex. WC, of course, pending a possible penalty for that collision with Marburg. I do think he was the one at fault there. Into the braking zone. Oh, it's into the back of the Alfa Romeo. WC. Gotta go careful, mate. He's going to chase his cars down the back straight. Rest of the penalty, sorry, 12 seconds for Alex, 3 seconds for YB, and 6 seconds for Bard Tsunami, who for some reason just pitted. I don't know why. Watch WC take a better line through here. We saw that one coming. He's quick, WC. And he's going to be on the tail of MCL, who's gonna... He's not going to close the door on the inside, but he's not going to leave any space for WC regardless. YB then fastest lap. 1:14.1. 3 seconds for MCL up ahead, so WC all of a sudden is going to be battling for a bit more position, and Dragon's going to get a bit of relief that he's picked up a penalty, but Dragon is of course carrying 6 seconds as the Bard Tsunami picks up another 3 seconds. Marburg, I don't know if he just came out of the pits, but it looked like he was off track there. MCL's fallen out of that 1 second gap to Dragon, so you think that he's going to get caught soon, although Dragon, possible mistake there, Bios leaving the session, he crashed out earlier of course. No ERS already for MCL, who's on the defensive, dragging waiting his ERS up ahead. Folks for Love House lap 114.1, leading the field, 10 seconds adrift. And look at that gap closed by WC. Clip the wall from MCL, no damage you'd have thought, but this time WC is going to get through a bit nicer. And you're going to have the inside line into turn 1 and move made. Let's watch what MCL tries to do about it. Not a lot they can do. WC parks it on the apex and WC is away. Got Callum then. Callum, sorry, on the rear of Twinsicle, who is carrying a 3-second penalty and possible penalties for collisions. Earlier in the race, we got Malberg setting the fastest lap from the back of the field, 1.8 behind Bad Tsunami. He set at 1:13.1. No DRS used for that one, of course. MCL then on the rear of WC, the closest battle on the field other than Callum on Twinsicle, but I think that was just a management piece. Let's watch this one then. MCL of course was just overtaken by WC, but he is not in the DRS of Dragon, and a bit of a lock up there for WC. So we see this delta then probably drop all the way down this back straight. Rear wing open, 0.79 is the gap. ERS not being used by either driver. Callum Lyons then picking up 3 seconds. That is important for Twinsicle. Twinsicle now knows this battle's on field. Is important. Looked like a mistake though for Twinsicle, and Lubinov all over the back of Twinsicle all of a sudden. Almost tagging the rear. I wonder if he's got some damage actually. Is he going to show me a front shoot? He has. He's lost. No, he hasn't. He hasn't got damage. Ignore me. That like a corner cut as well for Twinsicle there, who's probably maybe a bit flustered after that mistake. WC not catching Dragon, but let's watch this one. Marburg again faster lap 1:12.7. Another 3 seconds for Bad Tsunami. I don't know what he's doing. He's cutting a lot of corners over the last couple of laps. But Christian Lubinov, who is tailing Twinsicle, of course, will overtake him on penalties as it stands anyway. But he wants to get this one done on track in case he picks up a 3 second himself. Gonna be careful into turn 10. A little bit of a lock-up, sorry, for Twinsicle there, and this is going to allow Christian all over the rear. And then DRS open. Neither driver's got any DRS to play with, but Christian with that DRS should be quicker in a straight line. I don't know what his setup's like, but he is ahead. Oh, Twinsicle thinking about sending it out the inside. Decides against it in the end. And we are through nice and clean. MCL still on the back of WC, but not catching. Enough as, oh, mistake from Twinsicle, sliding through the corner, and Dragon all of a sudden is up to the rear of these two drivers. Look like track limits there for himself, but he's got to run on Twinsicle here. Down the inside, he's not a car's width ahead, so he's not got right to the space, and Twinsicle closes the door, rightly so. Not a car alongside, sorry, not a car. So not entitled for a car's width, but he's going to go again then. Dragon down the inside, and he's cleared the car when they get to the chicane. Move made for Little Dragon. Barcelona picking up another 3 seconds. I wonder if he's got damage to the underfloor or rear wing or something, because I'm not too sure what's going on back there for him. Picking up penalties everywhere. 15 seconds then for both him and Alex. Let's get rid of that just for his sake. Got some close margins then for these few drivers. 5 attempts. Twinsicle. Alex picking up another 3 seconds. That's 18 seconds now. Oh, mistake from Twinsicle. He's been lightning quick today, but he's been making mistakes left, right and centre. All importantly though, whilst this battle has been going on, this has given WC and MCL a chance to catch up, back up with Dragon, who did pull away for a bit. As Bad Tsunami gets back past Marburg into turn 1. They're having a little bit of fun at the back on their own. Look, he's got no rear stability, so I am wondering if he's got rear wing damage. Alex picking up another penalty. 21 seconds, and that's a crash for Bad Tsunami, out of the race. That might be a safety car. It's going to be a safety car. Turn 3. Oh, Alex has crashed out as well, under safety car, through turns 8 and 9. My oh my. Oh, he's in the middle of the track. Oh, God. Wow, wow, wow. This is really poor. 11 drivers DNFing now. That's a mistake. Too sure what WC is doing here. You can't go alongside on the safety car. I don't know why he keeps doing that. He's staying out. He's staying out on those hards. Do we see it again? Stop going. He keeps going alongside of Dragon. It's not allowed. Safety car then's going to come in this lap. It is indeed in then. We've got 9 drivers left. And a 5-lap shootout. 6 laps, sorry. We see on those hard tyres, he's going to get swamped. We're gone. Phosphor is away then. P1 medium tyres didn't pit. He's going to get swallowed up quite quickly, you think, by Callum Lyons. I don't know why he didn't pit for softs. Come on board then with Callum Lyons chasing down Phosphor into turn 1. A lot later on the brakes. He's got so much more grip and traction through the corners. He's going to think about going for a move on the inside, but it would be sensible to not make a move into turn 3. Sorry, just concentrating on what's going on. 3 seconds for YB. Callum obviously with a penalty, so he needs to get this done as quick as possible. Steaming down behind Christian Lubinov with no penalty as well. Ooh, a little bit of a snap for Phosphor, but he's still going to stay ahead. What's going to happen then? We got some moves. YB on Twinsicle. Oh, not much space being given back there, but I want to watch the front of the field, I'm afraid. Let's go. Send it, Christian. Go for it down the inside. Ooh, we thought about it. Oh, a little bit of contact from behind. You know what, Phosphor holding up nicely. Twinsicle's gone around again. Oh, it's not a good day for Twinsicle. Era's been bled. He's going to go for a move around the outside. Brave. Ooh, I guess the Red Bull backed out there because he gave no room. Phosphor then chasing him down, but he's got Christian behind him. Christian thinking about going around the outside. It's going to be tight, but Christian's going to be better on the power, you think, and that'll be P2 for Christian ahead of Phosphor on the medium tyres. He will get a better line, but it won't matter too much. Dragon picks up another 3-second time penalty, but this is no penalties around for Christian and Phosphor, so they're both still going to take Callum on track as it stands. We've got some tight gaps back here then. Little Dragon getting overtaken by a pair of racers. We got YB down the inside. No space given at all by WC. And, oh, collects him in the wall. That's a dangerous rejoin. That's going to be a hefty penalty for sure. Virtual safety car. Oh my god. And Marburg, a 3-second time penalty under safety car. He's gone into the pits. Oh, it is crashed, I think. Interesting. It's not changed his wing. He's got no front wing. Oh dear. Full safety car. Full safety car. 3 laps to go. Hold on, I'm assuming Mr. YB is going to replace that wing. Don't speed in the pits. I saw that coming. Don't retire, at least just stay in. They have changed his wing this time. Well, these two are not going to catch up with the field because it's going to go in here, I'm pretty sure. Because there's only 2 laps of racing left here. In comes the safety car. In fact, Twinsicle will catch up, but the other one won't. Callum then leads the field on those soft tyres, but has a 3-second time penalty, so he's going to want to get away as quick as he can. We're waiting and waiting and waiting. He's going to go through the final corner then. Pretty sure he cut it for good measure. Let's go then. Down into turn 1 again. We've got Little Dragoner very close to Falsifer. Sends it. Falsifer closes the door. Probably rightly so. Oh, Dragon up on the curb. Twinsicle making a position again on YB, who did catch up with the pack somehow. Well, because they were going very slow. This is going to be tasty. A corner cut for... Oh! Willie in the wall. That's a sentence, isn't it? Down the inside from the Mercedes. On Twinsicle. Twinsicle for some reason on medium tyres. We've got an overtake for the lead by Christian Lubinov on Callum. We got a 3-second time penalty for Falsifer. That's important because he didn't have a penalty. That's his first 3 seconds, and this is going to gift Christian this race win for sure now. As Falsifer losing a position to Dragon. Let's just keep it clean, guys. No more crashes, please. We've had enough today. Dragon gonna want to get this position made. YB leaves the session. Good, that's not a crash. 1 lap to go then. Let's keep it clean for 1 more lap. Oh, Dragon, a little bit of rear spin. Let's go then. What we're going to do, Dragon, we're going to go for a move. You've got the tyre advantage. Well, kind of. You're on 8 lap old tyres now, I guess. But he's on 18 lap old medium, so you've got the tyre advantage as far as I'm concerned. Come on, let's get a move done. Dragon, nice and clean, nice and tidy, but let's get the move done. Cuts the corner. That's another 3 seconds in the wall. Broken wing. Oh my god, it's going wrong. Twinsicle then smelling blood on those brand new medium tyres after Dragon clips the wall, but Falsifer slow out the corner as well because he's on those older medium tyres. These 3 are really close together. Oh, snap for the Rebel. Sorry, Falsifer losing 2 positions then. Is Twinsicle going to send it down the inside? Oh, he thought about it. Contact. A little bit of contact. Rebel going to get the switchback here. Never mind, he's not going to get the traction out the corner. But let's go to the front of the field though. Christian Lubinov, no penalties. Gonna... Oh, what am I doing? Gonna take the race win. 15 seconds for Little Dragon. So he's going to drop right down the field, I think. But that will be then race win for Christian Lubinov. Twinsicle does get the move done. Penalty for WC, a corner cut in, but Christian Lubinov ahead of Callum Lyons in P2, Falsifer P3, Twinsicle P4. I don't know what happened for the last couple. Because it disappeared so quickly. WC back at the field, I think P7, but so little finishes. That is really not a good look for the F3 division, but we move. Let's run us through then the final order. We have Christian Lubinov P1. Let's ignore those penalties for a second. We've got Callum Lyons in P2, Falsifer in P3, who are held on those medium tyres. P4 we have Twinsicle. P5 we have YB. P6 we have Little Dragon, and P7 we have WC, and everyone else behind. They don't even deserve their name read out because they all crashed out. We'll go through them. Marlborough P8. Doesn't matter, there'll be no points for any of these drivers. P9 MTO, Alex P10, Baltinami P11, Snack P12, who was winning the race but crashed into the safety car, Boss P13, Snoop P14, RDR P15, Antec P16, Vino P17, and Med P18, and Agro Alfie P19. Those four all crashing lap 1, turn 2. So for those of you who've joined, it's been a delight watching this race. I mean, there's been a lot of crashes, but it made for some action to watch for us in the commentary box, or for myself in the commentary box. But that will be everything then for Ero F3. We've obviously got the top 2 divisions to come yet, so don't go anywhere and keep an eye out for those notifications. Make sure you're subscribed and you've got that bell on for those notifications for the live races. Thank you everyone for joining me.